joining us now for an outstanding second segment is the head football coach at BYU, Kalani Sitake. Coach, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me. Good to be here.
All right. You heard the very end of our conversation about Taysom Hill and comparisons and Hollywood actors. And with no football happening right now, how often do you dive into Hollywood and all of these social media storms?
I think that's a big part of what life's going towards right now. You know, a lot of the videos and challenges and things like that. And I think I've been really impressed with our community and with, especially with the leaders in our church, our school, and our athletic department. And so it's a lot of fun. I think everyone's trying to stay positive and be optimistic about everything, just like we're trying to do as a football staff, you know. And but I think the comparisons are fun as long as they don't attack individually and personally, and I think they'll be fine.
Let's talk about Taysom Hill and what he's done in the NFL. You coached him as a senior in your first year here. What have you thought of what he's done in the NFL so far?
Yeah, it just shows the type of young man that he is, just willing to do whatever is best with the team, whether it's being on kickoff, blocking punts, catching footballs, blocking, throwing the ball or running the ball. He'll do whatever it takes to win, and he's a super competitive person. A great young man and a great teammate. You can see that he's already connected with Drew Brees and the rest of the team. And there's a reason why the Saints love him. You know, I know that his opportunity will come. I mean, there's great ones that have played here that have gone on and waited behind other great ones like Steve Young and waited his time. And when he was given the opportunity, he made some big-time things happen. And I think Taysom has the ability to do that, just waiting for him to get that opportunity.
At what point does he cross into young man to just regular man? He's going to be 30 in August.
I think he was a regular man right out of the womb. I think he probably had six-pack and guns, you know. But I think it's impossible for that guy not to be in shape. And so looking forward to the next 30 years where we can see him out of shape a little bit, like what happens to all of us. But
it's like the weirdest visual I've ever thought of in my life right there.
Yeah, but it wouldn't surprise me if he still had six-pack, you know, in his 50s, which isn't fair.
Kalani Sitake with us on BYU Sports Nation. We'll get to the notable layoff in just a moment, but I've been thinking a lot, because I've had a lot of time lately, about the importance of senior stars in their respective sports. And I look at what BYU basketball did this year with veteran leadership, with seniors and TJ Haas and Jake Toolson, Yoli Child, Zach Selius, Dalton Nixon. They were so loaded. When you came in, you took over a team that had some real senior stars with Taysom Hill and Jamal Williams. What is it about having experienced senior stars that just helps your program take that next step?
I think it's a combination of things. I think that the fact that they're seniors, it's their last go-around, you know, and there's a huge sense of urgency coming from the seniors. And so knowing that it's their last time and they want to go out with a bang, they tend to be at the front a lot more. What we've started to see is that a lot of the guys that have experience are taking over that urgency, and the seniors done a great job, including from Taysom and Jamal and all those guys that were seniors before 2016. They've kind of set this the standard of guys that have been on the field and have done things and really taken the initiative. It helps to get guys coming back like Kyrus and Matt Bushman, but for the most part, I think the guys are starting to buy into needing more of that leadership. Where we've struggled as guys that not enough seniors on the team, but I think right now we got a good number of seniors, but more importantly, we have a number of young men that have played and been on the field and have that experience. And the more, the better. And for us, it's now keeping everyone healthy and making sure that we're ready to go. And we're currently just focusing on the present right now and how we can make this still competitive advantages for us concerning, you know, as far as responding to what we're dealing with right now.
Regarding what you are dealing with right now, and let's talk about it. There's a lot to discuss. So spring ball is postponed, not likely to resume at this point, I would think, right?
Yeah, I think right now we're just focused on day-to-day, you know, and just what we can do right now with school and with our academics being done remotely through Zoom and Skype and all those things, and then working with communicating with our players. You know, our position coaches are daily contact with our players, and we're daily contact with our leaders. I talked to Tom Homo a lot more now on the phone, and we had a great relationship and communicated really well before, but it just seems like there's more of a necessity for us to be in contact more, and luckily we have all these different resources that can get us to meet and be around and talk without having be in person like I am here with you guys today.
Kalani Sitake on BYU Sports Nation. How do you effectively coach a team right now? What is your day-to-day like in terms of communicating with those guys and trying to keep them on course for what you hope is the normal start to the 2020 season?
I think rallying around each other, that's been the positive thing about this, is that I've seen some great things happen in Cougar Nation and in our community, whether it's people supporting local businesses and helping them continue to function, or people with their families and spending more time with their families, doing different videos like TikTok and things like that, and all these dance challenges. And I think it's I've seen it in my own neighborhood, just families really hanging out and spending time together, and it's been it's a positive that I think could really help us. It gives our players a chance to go home and realize what's the most important thing in their life, and I think when things resume and things get back to where they're normal, I think they'll be a more committed player and more committed to their goals, to their life, and trying and not taking things for granted. So I think the sense of gratitude is there, and luckily we've been able to been given that direction from our president to our athletic director. Tom Holmo's done an amazing job at instructing our coaches and all the coaches and the assistants to what our specific mission is to our players is take care of themselves, take care of their families and each other. And that's been a really cool rallying cry for everyone. And I've seen some really positive things from it, and just really impressed by just all the people, but more importantly, the Cougar Nation, and just love all of them. So it's been really fun.
I knew that I loved my family and valued my health, but what I've learned during this period too is what role sports plays in my life. I knew I love sports too, and we don't have any of it. And now we kind of look ahead, and with the Olympics officially, announcing yesterday and this morning that this is the latest sporting event canceled now through August 9th. You know what else is in August? Fall camp. We were discussing yesterday, Kalani, we don't know the answer, but just the fear that obviously health is number one and all of that, right? But that the football season could be delayed perhaps, or who knows what happens. At this point, what's the conversation like with you guys related to the football season?
I think just focusing on the present, and when things change so much, I mean, it changes hour to hour. And so trying to keep everyone focused on the positive and being optimistic about everything, but more importantly, focusing on today and what we can do to be a better person today, and what we can do to be stronger, whether it's spiritually, physically, mentally, whatever it could be, and just trying to keep the focus on that. I don't think thinking about August would really help much right now when we're in March still. So just trying to get that done, and just been really, I said I've been impressed with a lot of the people, but I'm going to tell you, I've been really impressed with our student athletes, and the maturity that they have showed in this time, but it's unprecedented, So just really, really impressed with our players, and just thankful that I get to coach them and be around those guys.
Would you need a full month to be ready for the season, like as a football team? Because we don't know when this is all going to clear up. Who knows? Hopefully it's sooner than later. Would you need a full month like you have with fall camp currently built in?
I think if everyone has the same amount of time, then they just do with what you have, And so I know that we had some spring practices, 6 of them, that other teams didn't even get to start spring. So whatever allows us to be on the same level, so that we all are on the same page and be given the same amount of time to get ready for a season, then that's fine with me. But like I said before, that's further down the road right now. We're trying to focus on today and where things happen. So, and then, it's crazy. We getting some instruction how to practice social distancing, and then get struck with an earthquake for a lot of the people up north, and so there's a lot of times where we can still rally around each other and show that we support each other. And I've been really impressed so far with everything that's been going on.
You face a number of unique challenges as the BYU football coach, with missionaries being gone for 2 years, and now in this pandemic, you have a bunch of student athletes that are returning early, or maybe will be reassigned, and so the scholarship juggle gets even more complicated. How are you approaching that, and how is that going to affect this season, assuming 2020 goes off in September?
Well, even that we have 47 missionaries serving and currently, and with the 85 that are on our team right now, so we know that there's some adjustments that need to be made, and some missions, depending on how long they've served already, will be sent out again. maybe to more of a local area, probably staying within the country. But again, we're still working with that. We've asked all our recruits and then our return missionaries to be patient with us and understanding, and so far they've been great. You know, we're going to keep the line of communication open with them and their families and myself and our assistant coaches, and I have a lot of confidence that we'll get this figured out. It's always a difficult thing dealing with missionaries and the numbers, but even now it's nothing that we can't overcome.
Whoever's running that spreadsheet's got to be really good, right?
Yeah, it's more than just me doing it too. So yeah.
Okay, line 89. So and so's in Italy. Yeah, exactly. Was there any big challenger to Harvey Unga, or was this an obvious choice as the running backs coach?
I think it was a pretty obvious choice from the beginning, but you know, even though it seemed like probably the best decision right away, I think it was important for us to take our time, make sure we do it the right way, and go through the process of the hiring, in the process of hiring, and luckily he was given an opportunity to run the room and run the practices and things like that, and we saw enough from it, and it basically confirmed what we thought, and give us an opportunity to meet with some others and talk with them and possible candidates, and also see the status of our position, and then it gave us a chance to look at all the other positions and see if there's any adjustments or things that we need to do to get the best assistant hired. And I think with the timing and with everything that was going on, it all made a lot of sense. There's a lot of great candidates that could have came in here and done the job well, but I think he's a perfect fit for what we're trying to get to right now and keep that room running. And I've been really impressed with Harvey and his teaching. Been around him for pretty much his whole life, and so seeing him doing the things that he did as a player didn't really surprise me at all. And so I think he's got a huge trajectory for what he can accomplish as a coach, and looking forward to seeing that and be a part of his career.
Your first year as the defensive coordinator at Utah was 2009, right?
Yes.
So your first year is Harvey's junior year.
Yeah.
What was it like defending that guy from the other side?
Hey, listen, I committed Harvey when I was at Utah. Okay, and so Lance Reynolds and the rest of them came in and Bronco, and they did a great job at convincing him to go there. So and now I'm glad that he did that. But I totally understood, and I think Lance knew me and knew my connection with BYU, and so I mean it was interesting. Lance told him we're in a home visit, and Lance said, "Hey, just to Harvey, just ask Kalani what he truly feels about BYU." And we're in the home visit, and he asked me, and I started tearing up. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this guy's not coming here!" And so yeah, it was a really cool experience. But I think recruiting is about helping the young man find the best spot for him, and I've been around a lot of great recruits and seeing them choose to be on certain schools and making sure they have the perfect fit. I think is really important for me as a coach and as a possible mentor.
Micah Simon posted earlier today that he ran a 4.3540, and it was laser timed among all of his other laser time drills. And they too, your seniors that are graduating and looking to pursue future NFL careers, are all in this unprecedented situation, trying to get noticed. What do you say to those guys as they try and prepare to take that next step and do so in what feels like impossible scenarios?
I think they know that they are important to us, and I can tell you that talking with Tom Homo, the NFL is important for our players, and so he's worked through a bunch of different scenarios, and he's working with our NFL liaison Jason Nayu and with our DFO John Swift, and we're working through some things and trying to see what we can do with the NFL scouts to help our players be in a position to get ready for the draft. I think them doing this and it's just showing that what they've been doing this whole time, and the speed that we see from our guys, it's not surprising to me. And so I wanted them to get out there so the NFL scouts can see this, and I think this when they see the numbers and they see how hard these guys have worked throughout the years, I think they'll be really impressed with the progress that they've made since their senior year in high school.
Late bloomer for sure, but fun to see him run fast. Okay, Kalani, we appreciate the time. Thanks for coming.
You guys are awesome. Go Cougs. Love you guys.
Got it, man.